It's just so nice, guys. It's just so efficient. Giga silence on the Ember. 1. He's hyper aggressive in the lane. He spent the entire lane before this just relentlessly clicking the enemies, and look at how low both the Beastmaster and the Coddle are. Now, a lot of people know that on Drow you're supposed to harass them, so this might not be surprising, but what surprised me is what he proceeds to do now. He sacrifices a few creeps for it, by the way. He just walks up to the tower, basically, tanking an entire creep wave, doesn't care, finishes off the Coddle. Okay, the Coddle's dead, but he's not going to stop. This is a great time to be aggressive on the Beast guys, because even if they don't kill him, which they don't, Beastmaster Dire has more creeps than Radiant, so by forcing Beastmaster back, he's going to lose so many creeps by being aggressive, and that's exactly what rank 1 Watson does. The ping comes out, Crayon turns onto the Beastmaster, and they just right click him down. And again, he doesn't die, but he's losing so much for it. He already lost 1 creep. This is going to be 2 creeps, and he just can barely play. Right? I see a lot of carry players not do this correctly, where they're too defensive in the lane. They're too content just getting their farm and getting out, and they don't realize that if they can be aggressive, it's so much better, because of the cliche, the best defense is a good offense. Because if you shut down the enemy offlaner, they're not going to hunt you down later. But if you give the enemy offlaner a good game, guess what they're going to spend the mid game doing? Pinging. I think someone should purchase Smoke of Deceit, pinging their Shadow Shaman Shackles, and pinging you. Drow Ranger is missing and running at you. 2, he's nice with the efficiency, you guys. He's clean with it. He just pushed in the lane. He went to farm this hard camp, and my instinct as an immortal carry player is to farm this camp, and this camp, because they're a lot safer. But he understands he has a lot of information right now, and this is a hard camp over here, or it's actually medium camp. But this is more efficient than farming this, and it's closer to the wave. And he goes over here, and he not only farms it once, but twice. He gets the stack off on the medium camp, and he gets the bounty rune. It's just so nice, guys. It's just so efficient. And then he goes back to the wave and pushes it. That small rotation is much more efficient than farming these camps and then running back to the wave. The fact that he farmed that medium camp twice makes a really big difference too. 3, he's getting active, and a lot of the reason he's doing this is because he's probably the strongest hero in the game right now. Yeah, he's basically the strongest hero in the game right now. And he makes a 5-man smoke with his team, which a lot of carry players wouldn't do. They'd be across the map farming, and they TP in late. But he understands how strong they are. The Mars gets a nice initiation, and he ends up being a big difference maker in this fight. He's about to get the silence of his life. Okay, not of his life, but a really good silence. Boom. Giga silence on the Ember and the Beast. And the team fights 1. Ember dies, and they can't fight back. And after this, they take Roche, and the game is basically over. It's important to note that he doesn't go in first. He goes in slightly late. He's still there when the team fight starts, but he lets his Mars initiate, and he goes in late, gets a nice silence, and cleans up. Bonus tip, he's not afraid to just suck it up and walk back to base. He has no regen. A has tangos on the courier, but they're all the way over here, and he can't really walk up. He's just going to get axed, and he's not doing what his hero can't do. I feel like if I was in this situation, I'd be thinking, oh man, going back to base is so bad, and I don't want to do it, so I would try to like weave in the trees and last hit with multi-shot, but that just feels like shit. Okay, that feels really bad, and sometimes you just have to go base, and that's okay. So we'll proceed to watch Watson walk all the way back to base really slowly.